Hi everybody. We're going to talk about functional dependencies. These are in Chapter 2, and it's really important for this week's homework that you understand functional dependencies. They will also come into play next week when we talk about normalization. The book doesn't really go into it that much, so I'd like to discuss this table that we see in the book where we have a series of shapes of various colors and weights. And really, a functional dependency exists when the value of one column can reliably predict the value in another column. Okay, meaning 100% reliably predict the value in a second or third column. For example, if I said to you, what is the weight of the red shape? You could tell me without a doubt that that red shape weighs 5 units. Okay? Every time I see red in the table, I see a number 5. The red shape is 5 units. If I said, what is the shape of the red thing, the actual shape of the red thing, you could tell me without a doubt that that red shape is a ball. Okay? So we can say, with that in mind, that the color determines the weight of the shape. Also, the object color determines the shape of the object. And these would typically be combined, like a shorthand way of writing the functional dependency. Okay, so there's a functional dependency there. If I said to you, okay, what is the weight of the blue thing? You would see that it's 3. What is the shape of the blue thing? You could tell me without a doubt that that blue thing is a cube. Same with the yellow. So if I have the color, I can reliably predict the weight and the shape. Okay, what if I said to you, what is the color of the thing that weighs 5 units? Well, if we look up the number 5, we can see that the color of the thing that weighs 5 units is red. Okay. If I said, what is the color of the thing that weighs 3 units? You could tell me without a doubt that it's blue. Going this way, what if I said, what is the shape of the thing that weighs 5 units? You could tell me without a doubt that it's the ball. Same thing with the thing that weighs 3 units. You can tell me that that is a cube. So we have found another functional dependency, that is weight determines, I'm just doing 2 dashes and an arrow on the keyboard here in Microsoft Word. That's how you can make an arrow like that. Weight determines object color, as well as the shape. Okay, so we have 2 functional dependencies in this table so far. Now what about shape? If I say to you, what is the weight of the ball? You can tell me that the ball is 5 units. If I say, what is the color of the ball? You can tell me it's red, without a doubt. What about the cube? If I say, what is the weight of the cube? This is different. We can't tell. Well, which cube? There are 2 of them. Is it the one that weighs 3? Is it the one that weighs 7? You cannot 100% reliably tell me, what the weight of the cube is, or the color for that matter, because we have 2 cubes. So there is no functional dependency there. One thing that you will notice, and this is always a big tip-off, is when you go up and down the column and you see that the values are unique, there's going to be a functional dependency there. I go up and down the column and all of the values are unique. So there, and look, we did get a functional dependency out of that column. Also, with the weight, the weights are all unique in this table. So we do have a functional dependency there. In this particular table, in reality, would these weights, if we had a larger table with, many more objects, the weights would probably not be unique. But if you're just looking at what's in front of you and asked to find functional dependencies on this data, and you're told that the data is representative, which you can always assume in my class, then then in reality we'd probably have quite a lot of duplicates in that column, and probably even this one. So when you have a column that has unique values up and down, you're going to have a functional dependency there. Just because you have a column that has duplicates does not mean that there's not a functional dependency. You just have to look a little closely at that column and, look at it, compare it with the other columns, and see if you can reliably predict the value in a second or third or fourth column based on the value in a given column.